because I think humor is just one of the greatest tools we have to stay brain healthy and have a high quality of life. So I'll tell you a story about something that started out really stressful and ended up to be really fun. When my kids were little and I was very busy, it was a time in women's history where you wore synthetic hair pieces, wigs and wiglets. And for those of you who weren't around, I will give you a hint. Those things don't mix well with heat. I got one so that I would be able to, just, you know, when I was in a hurry, I'd just put on this little wig and it was short like my real hair and it would be, you know, good. I'd save time. So one day I was going to take a class at the YWCA. And I decided, well, this is the day I'll try out my wig, and it's going to be really stressful if someone knows that I have it on. But I've practiced. I think I can pull this off. So I was breaking cookies in a really hot oven, and the last batch had to come out before I jumped in the car and drove to the Y. So I opened the oven door, and it went, hoo-wah, and all the heat went right to my head. I didn't think anything about it. I just ripped out, got in the car, I'm looking around, and there are all these little pollutants, all these fiber-like things right in the air in that car. And I'm like, this planet is in bad shape. The air quality is hideous. We've got to stop this. So I get to the Y, I bail out of the car, I'm running toward the Y, there's a big long hallway in there. And you know, and there were those pollutants in there too. That was really good. And so I want to go forward, and so as people were coming down the hall, you know when people come forward, you sort of like, hello, or, you know, like that. No, that wasn't happening to me. They were doing something like this. So unfortunately I thought a lie, and the lie was that I thought, oh boy, I really worked on it. I might look kind of nice today. So I get in the class, and I noticed that was full of pollutants too. And people weren't giving me, when I'd say, hi, I'm Judy, they'd you know, be not eye contact, it'd be head contact. And I was like, what is the matter with these people and all of these pollutants? So when the class was finished, I was going down the hall and I had to stop in the restroom. So I ripped in there, and have you ever looked in the peripheral vision and you go, oh, that's what happened to me. And it took all the guts I have to full face that mirror. And when I did, I saw my worst nightmare looking right at me. I hadn't just singed that thing, I had duped it. There was a canyon of molten hair right here that went all the way down, had 9 half-hair burnt ones while they were at it, sticking right out of it. I hadn't singed that thing, I nuked it. And there was all that webbing stuff that used to it was mortifying. So I rip it off, and now my hair is all plastered to my head. I look like a billiard ball. I put it back on and tried to fill the canyon. No way. So I drove home, and I get in the house, I pull the drapes. I didn't watch the news. I knew I'd be featured. The next week I went back, and I was a little late. And so everybody in the class, they did like this. And the only thing I could think of to say is, well, bet you noticed I changed my hairdo now, didn't you? Thank you so much. Thank you.